What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to LeafGreen versus FireRed. I actually did play some LeafGreen off stream, chat. I've made a few. We've done a few things. Alright, let me go over what I did. So, I got an illuminator. Oh. Starmie has a star piece on it. Hey, isn't that nice? Thank you, Starmie. I didn't even realize that. So I got an illuminator because I noticed encounters were taking... they were taking a little bit of time. So we have our damp Pokemon, which I evolved Poliwhirl into Poliwrath. Because I also, which this is not going to come into play until later, but look, I got 50 Pokemon. So I went and got the XP share. I was like, you know what? Why not? While I'm out and about, I'll catch some Pokemon. So I got to 50. So next time I go out and train with Dragonair, we can just put the XP share on her. And it'll be great. Okay, so we got a Starmie over here. FireRed gets nothing because FireRed deserves nothing. Oh, look at that. It's already activating. Right off the bat. What's up, everybody? Okay, now... Starmie's a pretty fast Pokemon, so hopefully we won't have any... hopefully we won't have any Rapidash issues where it outspeeds. FireRed's gonna win? I don't know about that one. I think it would need a hell of a comeback, that's for sure. In the Desert Rata Unova, nice. Yeah, if you haven't, if you weren't here yesterday, chat, we made it to the power plant. That is where I've decided to do our last LeafGreen hunt. Because I figured Pikachu and Magneton, or even Voltorb, would be a nice addition to the team. Why not? So Starmie's here with Illuminate, which just makes random encounters. Actually, I don't know how much does it increase the encounter rate. I can already tell a difference. Yeah, Starmie's only level 26. I think where did I get the Staryu? I fished up the Staryu with a super rod, and it was max level was like 25. What's up, everybody? Which I might end up having to trade this Starmie or get another Starmie for FireRed at some point, so I could just... we could just do it that way. Six, 7%. Oh no, don't tell Purdue, they're gonna sue me. Okay, this is a great song, but it's just way too sleepy. You might argue this is a sleepy song too, but Gen 5 music tends to get copyright claimed for some reason, so... which isn't that a shame? we are likely going over 20k tonight, which, I don't want to think about it. Yes, Tyler, I have that one open too. Some of these playlists are only like an hour or so long, so gotta have a few. Pikachu and Jigglypuff, a classic duo. Your Deoxys was 4K, that's not bad. I'm getting ever closer to being able to go see Deoxys. Oh, still looking for the lucky egg. I actually went into the Safari Zone to help complete my 50 Pokemon for the XP share. Let's see, I caught Execute, I caught a Nidoran. I did catch a Venomoth, which was kind of cool. That was about the rarest thing that I caught. Didn't see anything else interesting. Hey, the 135 stream streak! That might be one of the longest streaks. Starmie feels a little... it seems kind of short compared with Charmeleon. He's a little too far. God, can I get a playlist that doesn't put this song on here? Fine, have it your way, Tyler. We'll try yours. I need to put a I need to find a playlist without any Animal Crossing music on it. Scientists are saying it's never been done before. $420! Not shiny. Aww. We've run out of funny numbers, chat. There's no more funny numbers. What's up, everybody? I picked up a Staryu and evolved it into a Starmie for the Illuminate ability, which increases our chance of encounters. Because honestly, it was a little bit bad. I was noticing... Like, if we had one instance where it felt like there was like 30 or 40 seconds without one. Yeah, I guess we have 666 coming up. If any of these Pokemon wanna feel like Giratina, summon in Tina, a Tina party. What's up, Gerald? Okay, this already feels much better, having Starmie. This already feels a lot better. I mean, I could trade myself this Staryu in FireRed, but it wouldn't obey me. it would have to be a really low-level Staryu. I mean, not that I need it for And having Venusaur is such a helpful way to catch Pokemon. We don't have that in FireRed. Yeah, I actually think Starmie Shiny looks better in this game than how I've kind of liked it in 3D. Staryu's still got the best Shiny, though. Be nice to see Shiny Starmie, though. Haven't done any fishing rod hunts yet. What's up, everybody? We just passed 420, which sadly there were no shinies to be found, so no funny number there. Also, I got some new speakers, Chad, so I'm able to enjoy the music a lot more now. Charmeleon... One thing Charmeleon knows a lot about is loneliness. Because it's just him, no other shinies. You hate Starmie's 3D gem? It probably should have a bit more... I get what you mean. It should look like, I don't know, it should have more depth to it. It looks like plastic. It doesn't have enough ruby red jewel looking texture to it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It lacks a gem luster. This Nintendo playlist, chat, is a seaside holiday summer mix. Whoops. If you're just joining, chat, I played a little bit off stream in LeafGreen and got an Illuminate Staryu that I evolved into Starmie. I evolved the damp Poliwrath, or Poliwhirl, into a Poliwrath. And it doesn't matter yet, but I also picked up the XP share from getting 50 Pokemon in the deck, so I played a little tiny bit just to tidy up some things. You watched Backrooms today and you loved it? Saw some New Horizon episodes. Yeah, I had to put a few shinies in the box. So Starmie is here for increased encounters, and our damp friend is here in case Voltorb is shiny. We can't have a shiny hitting the self-destruct button, can we? I mean, that could happen, but it's not what I would like to happen. Oh god, that Mankey looked shiny for a second. Come on, give me the shiny under 20k, FireRed. We can chat. We can become close again. Give it to me before 20k. We can let bygones be bygones. What do you say? Oh, I've been ready to take a shiny, any shiny at any moment for weeks now. I've been waiting. It's been 84 years. Giving me the middle finger. A shiny unknown. I mean, sure, that's funny. They'll probably never add unknown. What are they gonna do in Champions for Pokemon that are like Wobbuffet or unknown or really gimmicky Pokemon like that? Are they ever gonna add those types of freaks? FireRed's been out getting the shiny milk for like 2 months now. Hasn't come back. Okay, so far we haven't had any issues with Starmie. I mean, I think this Starmie might have like 66 speed, which is... that's not too bad. We should be okay. Spinda. Teeter Dance is fun, at least. Oh man, you're still stuck in Oak's lab. I hope everybody that's still imprisoned in Oak's asylum can get out soon. I mean, I know it might be a funny thing to say, but hey, it could be worse in FireRed. At least I got my starter. I don't even think I used a Spinda. Have I ever used an in-game Spinda? I want to say no. I don't think I've ever used a Spinda in an in-game playthrough. Oh, this is Gelato Beach from Mario Sunshine. Probably one of Sunshine's most... I don't even know what... it's not notorious. It's well-known, maybe? $50K resets on games like Sun and Moon. Yeah, at least this is still... If I had like 20K in Scarlet and Violet, I would give up. You love Gelato Beach. It's such a fun name. I want to go to Gelato Beach and get some gelato. Yeah, it's gonna be 100 plus a few days this week, which no thanks. See if you could get a shiny before FireRed does. Real gelato. Shiny Spindon BDSP, that's amazing. I was able to get a few good Gen 3 shinies from BDSP. I managed to pick up Skitty, Delcatty. I got Poochyena. That was a good one. Or Puccina, how Tyler says it. 2200 in the lab. Oh, I hope you can get out soon. This song is reminding me of, oh, this is Australia from Tomodachi Life. Do 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 do. Oh, here's a classic. Speaking of Gen 3. Hello. Oh, Pachi was one of the first ones I shiny hunted in Shining Pearl as well. You gotta get a shiny Pachi. Yeah, it sounds like Ariel. Like Ariel should be singing vocals on it. It's crazy that we're already almost at 500 for LeafGreen. This sounds like Oraz. Yup. Oldale Town. I wanted to read that as Runarigus. It might be the most boring town in any Pokemon game. I feel like its purpose is to just kind of make the world feel a little bit more alive. Like you get a little tiny town, like a little village after the town that just kind of connects things. But yeah, it's not exactly the most popping off Pokemon place to be. You feel like the shiny's gonna be short? Ooh, that's a pretty high level Magneton. We've been seeing tons of Jigglypuff lately, but Jigglypuff does not want to grace me with being shiny, unfortunately. Alright, gotta charge my phone. No! You've officially hit double odds. No. Hey, I know how that feels. I know how that one feels quite a bit. I mean, I'm approaching triple odds. Join me. Actually, I hope you get it under 20K. You've been getting a lot of checks in too. That's so unlucky. I love the booper and the fire emote. This booper's on fire! Pokemon needs a pity system. I can't believe Pocket doesn't have a pity system. Pogo should have one. Yeah, Pokemon Go doesn't have one either. Yeah, every gacha should have a pity system. would it work in Pokemon Go? I was watching somebody play Champions earlier, and there was a chatter that said, I don't have a Switch. I've been transferring Pokemon from Go into Home for Champions. Wow. Wonder what percentage of Champions players that applies to. Wow, the Starmie Illuminate stuff's really working. Getting encounters so quickly. Pokemon laundering, no! Some people say they nearly did 100 raids of useless Pokemon like Tabu Lele and Pogo without getting a shiny. As if the shiny odds in Pogo aren't already extremely generous enough. This sounds like it should be like Big the Cat's theme. Hey, he might. You never know. He's got to pass the time somehow with Froggy. A 111 Mewtwo encounters! Oh my goodness. Do people just have like tons of raid passes these days, or are people like paying? Hundred passes. You abandoned it halfway when it first came out. Sometimes that just happens. Well, and also I'm a big Breath of the Wild fan, but Tears did not do much for me. Other than make me mad. Secret Stone? Demon King? That's one of the worst ways I've seen a story implemented in a video game, by the way. Just truly abysmal. Going back to your Switch one, and it's shocking how crappy the kickstand is. I have thought the exact same thing. The kickstand on the Switch 2 is much nicer. Oh, it evolved into Hatterene. You lost it on a plane. The most annoying thing is that there's been... I used to have a Switch 2 cover, but for some reason a lot of Switch 2 shells and cases, they don't have the cutout for the kickstand. Which I don't play handheld that often, but when I do, I almost always want the kickstand, so no cutout on the kickstand, it kind of defeats the point. I'm still kind of salty that they only showed us like 2 seconds. A 2-second look at that game. Like, that's it? Oh, that direct was so disappointing. Yeah, like, the game, again, the Ocarina remake is supposed to come out this year. Not like it's next year. Which I was talking to Tyler earlier, how I was reading something like, oh, the next chapter of Deltarune is coming out in 2027, and I had a thought that was like, wow, that's so far away. Wait a minute, that's next year. Like, maybe I'm just mentally stuck in, like, 2022 or something. It doesn't seem like 2027 is next year. That still feels so far off. Time is soup. I was like, that encounter felt like it was going to be special, and then it was a magneton. Nintendo's been super stingy with the trailers for the past few years. Budget cuts. Yeah, the way they've marketed games has definitely changed. But I think a lot of that is that they don't want to reveal... Which this doesn't apply to Ocarina, because the game comes out this year, but... I don't think they want to show trailers for stuff that's years off still. Dang it. Get out of here. No, we just get that one shot of homunculus Greg in the bed with his big head, and then that's it. I mean, we've been speculating, like, is the game gonna have voice acting? Like, how deep does this Zelda rabbit hole go? Like, what are they gonna change? Are we get any additions? Is there gonna be a special edition Switch 2 console? They don't throw us a meaningful bone here and there. That's what I'm saying. Which, actually, that reminds me of something. Did I save it? Did I save it? Did I save? Man, I save things and then I forget where I save them to. But it was basically a Pokemon tweet that was like, I feel like the hype has completely died off for the Winds and Waves starters. I don't even see fan art of them anymore, or something like that. And it's like, yeah. I mean, they haven't shown us anything in months. That's just kind of what's gonna happen. Like, there is no hype. You think voice acting seems likely? I don't know. I feel like it could go either way. I feel like I occasionally see Grout fan art here and there, but I haven't seen fan art of like Gekwa or any of them. Certainly no fan art of Windy Chew or Wavy Chew. Game Freak thought they were so important for us to see. We don't have a lot of red starter shinies, do we? We have things that are kind of vaguely pink-ish, like Skeleturge, I guess. So that would definitely be a unique one. Gangsta Brout or Pombon being cute. Yeah, Cofagrigus is cool. That'd definitely be a fun Pokemon to have on your Gen 5 team. I'd recommend Darumaka too. If anybody's playing through Gen 5 again and you don't have a fire type, take a look at Darumaka. That's a... Armanitan's underrated. This shiny will end up being a different shade of green. That seems the most realistic, doesn't it? I actually think the shinies for the Gen 9 starters were pretty weak. I don't know, does anybody like Quaquaval's kind of purple shiny? I feel like the Quaxly line is the weakest one. And like Meowscarada's masks should have been white. There's just some things that they didn't... I really wanted to see him do that they didn't end up doing. Don't want any of them shiny at all. Yeah, the three of them are almost, pastel. They're all like pastels. And I typically like the some good pastel shinies, but I don't know. The starters, I feel like they should always go a little bit above. And they just kind of didn't. What's up, CB? Man, Illuminate Starmie rules. We're getting encounters so quickly. Yeah, if I think about it, the last starter set that I probably liked all 3 shinies would be 7 on the starters. Charmeleon's being held back. Charmeleon is like an actor where it's like a 30-year-old playing a teenager. Charmeleon is like the guy that plays Jackson, Hannah Montana's brother. I like Inteleon's shiny a lot, but Rillaboom's is just kind of whatever, and Cinderace's is also just kind of... I don't know, I don't hate it, but... Charmeleon's a yellow belly. The Easter Bunny. A first name basis with all the Pokemon of the grass. Hey Nidoran, hey Nidoran. What's up, what's up, Pidgey? What's up, Pidgey? Hey Spearow. Hey Mankey. Although, I can think of a gen of starters with some pretty bad shinies. I think 4 is kind of a tragic one. Why'd they have to make Torterra that color of green, chat? I don't think Torterra deserved that, personally. Like, they looked at Torterra and Mammoth. There's so many shinies that have a lot of brown on them that just look puke green in Gen 4. Getting Poochyena shiny before Mudkip. Remember some people had that with Starly in the Gen 4 briefcase debacle. Looks different in Heart Gold, Soul Silver than it does in Diamond, Pearl, Plat. Yeah, sometimes a shiny changes in 2... Usually you think of when shinies go to 3D and they get drastically different, but some of them have changed in the 2D sprites as well. Oh, you reclaimed your Virizion? Nice. Congrats. FireRed is so far behind. That's a bit of an understatement now, I think. That might even be a bit of an understatement now. FireRed dead. FireRed is dead. How is it the same shiny? Yes, there's so many Pokemon that have changed. I mean, Charizard used to be more purple than black. Barney Charizard. Gen 4 actually has a lot of stinker shinies. I mean, every gen has a few stinkers. That's just kind of the way it is, but I feel like Gen 4's got... Cherim could have been such a good shiny. I mean, Cherubi doesn't have a good shiny either. That, like, middle part of the dex just feels... bad. Your least favorite gen of shinies is Kanto. I'd have to think about that. 4 would definitely be up there. Honestly, I think Gen 8 has a lot of stinkers. I think 9 is the worst shinies. How many legendaries have abominable shinies? I mean, even to this day, you could argue. I wish it could be Electabuzz. Ow. We'll probably come here and shiny hunt in the power plant. Well, maybe. I don't know. I shouldn't make any promises. No, Electabuzz is exclusive. Unfortunately. Nah, Reshiram's got a great shiny. We're running into a lot of Magneton. At least. Let me double check what percentage is. Okay, so Pikachu is 25%, Magnemite is 30%, Magneton is 15%, and Voltorb is 30%. And then if I was playing FireRed, Electabuzz is a 5%. The only difference. You enjoy a lot of subtle shinies and think they're way overhated. Give me an example. I do too. Togetic. Togetic can be a cute one. I like the inversion of the colors on it. I think they should have done something a bit different for Togekiss, though. Less than 500 until I'm at 20k, chat. Oh, God. Oh, no. Why? This is so sad. How Zekrom becomes dark blue instead of dark gray. That's a good question. I don't know if that would work. I mean, I can give you a few. I mean, there's a few in Gen 9 that I think get... Like, I understand why people don't like Ceruledge or Armarouge's shinies, but I don't think the eyes are, like, the worst shiny in, like, all the land. I could only change one shiny Pokemon. I don't know, maybe something like Heatran. Because, yeah, why do we have legendaries with whack shinies like that? Alright. We are almost 600 in on LeafGreen. If you were to shiny hunt Snorlax, should you add an Adamant Aber in the front of your team? I don't think Synchronize works yet. When did Synchronize start working? Like that. I don't think Synchronize works properly in Gen 3. Yeah, was it 4? There's very few field abilities that work in Gen 3. They kind of didn't have a real good handle on it yet. Like, Starmie with Illuminate is one of the very few that works. Which is why I'm leading Starmie. Synchronize only works in Emerald. It only works on wild encounters in Emerald, from what Google's telling me. It's like having no Premier Ball in FireRed and LeafGreen. It's like, why? And now Synchronize in the modern games, they've taken that away too, which is just extremely lame. Same thing with Static. Suction cups. I don't know where I'd get what, Octillery? Where'd I get an Octillery from? 565. Ooh, man, you can get some pretty high-level Pokemon in the power plant. 34? You had to have so many games during Gen 3 just to have a complete Pokedex. I know a lot of people think that might be just a new gen Pokemon problem, but it is not. It's not. I remember going through the Coliseum Mount Battle Gauntlet to get Ho-Oh, because I never had a Ho-Oh before then. And then they finally came out with Gale of Darkness, so then I could get Lugia. If they release Emerald, they're absolutely gonna do Event Mew, so... we just have to hope that they fix the weird seeding problem with shiny hunting, and then we're good to go. If they can do that, then... and maybe then... I can finally shiny hunt frickin' Mew. And I can get dive balls in that game, so we can catch it in an appropriate Pokeball. What's up, Cam? And I'm running into the wall. I've been getting a lot of Star Fox content on my timeline, and this post kind of cracked me up. This is from Star Fox Assault. Which, hey, they should put that on NSO. Or, yeah, an NSO. But listen, get a load of this line between Fox, or not Fox, Wolf and Slippy.
Yikes, you gotta help me out, Fox!
Help, help! Shut your trap, you little crybaby.
Wolf, thanks.
Shut your trap, you little crybaby. Oh, Wolf. Thanks. Wolf couldn't stand Slippy's whining, so he saved him himself. Yeah, I've EV trained Charmeleon on speed. That feels like it was forever ago. Hey, the 3-stream streak! Let's go! Hey, Fox, get this guy off me! "17 months? I don't think it's been that long, but yes, it has felt like... it has felt like an eternity at this point. Running into a lot of Magneton. Too bad I can't get Magnezone yet. I don't know when I would ever want to play through a Gen 4 game, but whenever I do, we gotta play with Magnezone. I mean, that's what FireRed needs to win. A random shiny in Mount Moon would be... hey. You know, it'd give it a fighting chance. Oh, I thought you could click on the panel there. Sometimes I wish Pokemon games had more, like, there's nothing to interact with. You just kind of go in, do your stuff, and then leave. There's no interactivity with, like, the environment, or there's not a lot of puzzles or anything just to do. Kind of a shame. Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna start doing all open world games, they could definitely take a page or two from the Zelda book. The sun. It couldn't stand up to the power of a Slugma or a Macargo. Shiny Hunt of Wooper and Scarlet Violet, man. I might be almost 20k deep in LeafGreen, but at least I'm not, or in FireRed, but at least I'm not playing Scarlet Violet right now. The little things. Mega Seviper, Zongoose. There's so many good Gen 3 Pokemon that they've ignored. Walrein. Very sad. Man, where's Mega Wish Cash? Yeah, Rayquaza gets all the attention in Gen 3. This is Beach Bowl Galaxy from the titular Mario Galaxy. You think Seviper's boring? It's definitely unusable with its awful Gen 3 stat spread. Well, we don't have a special physical system yet, so let's just give them both. Oh no, we've made an unusable Pokemon. I like Seviper though, it's got a cool shiny. But part of it is definitely... Yep, that's Gen 3 type Arbok. Actually, streamer, if you'll observe, they're different types of snakes, so they're actually not the same Pokemon. The same picture. A flaming cactus variant? Now that would be cool. Now that would be sick. Your original team had a Cherim. I mean, I've played with, like, Delibird before. I had a Delibird on my team in one of my Gen 2 games as a kid. Not a Pokemon that you would probably win many games with. I mostly just thought Present was funny. I would send Delibird out and go, funny Present, go boom. I want to say I have a memory of, like, one of those matches where I just, like, healed it 5 times in a row. Instead of Present going boom, it just presented nothing but non-stop heals. I was like, what the heck? This sounds like Banjo-Kazooie. Final Fantasy 76? Wow, the Bethesda Square crossover you never saw coming. Oh, this is Banana Fairy Isle from DK64, so it is rare. But it wasn't Banjo-Kazooie, it was Donkey Kong 64. Okay, we're almost at 600. Can we hit 20K tonight, chat? That's a sentence I never thought I would say. That's gross. Was I disappointed with what we got for the reveal of Winds and Waves? I mean, they barely showed us anything, so yeah. Didn't really give us a lot to speculate or talk about for the rest of the frickin' year. A Final Fantasy game about the American Revolution. What a game that would be. Yeah, Sparkly, no kidding. Like, the Pokemon Leaker game is just... Talk about something that's on... And FireRed isn't the only thing on life support. Like, the Leaker stuff for Winds and Waves has just been... I don't know, like... a wet fart. It's not like... It's so boring. It's all machine translated. Hard to understand what they're even talking about. Yeah, the Majin thing, I've never understood. It's like, what are we talking about here? It's because it sounds machine translated. It's like, I'm not even sure the leakers understand what the gimmick is.
Welcome back.
Hello, Silver. It is I, Shigeru Miyamoto. I've hacked Twitch
No
in
way.
order to send this message to you. We're delivering Pikmin 4 DLC to you specifically and nobody else starting tomorrow. Please don't read this message to your chat.
Wow, I can't believe the Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto himself has resubscribed for 25 months to my Twitch channel. I'm honored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25! Thank you for the 25 months! Welcome back, I won't tell anyone. The Insider Shaky News. Miyamoto knows how much I want to see Pikmin 4 DLC. He knows. Leakers just leak random stuff they find out about. They don't care to make sense of it. That's true. That certainly seems to be the case for all the Gen 10. Like, there's been stuff that's come out that's just not even, like, worth talking about. Because it's just, like, nothing. It's just nothing news. And it's like... Can people like Moot be trusted? Pikmin 5 when? Hopefully we don't have to wait a decade after 4 for 5. That's one of the leakers, Moot. This Moot guy seems to be more on the inside for like the anime news. They seem to have some sort of source that is on the anime side, so we've gotten some anime related leaks and stuff from them. Yeah, I'd be totally down to play more 4. I would pay for DLC. I want more night levels with the glow Pikmin. Hear nothing from Ku anymore. I think his source got or doesn't work there anymore or something like that must have happened, right? Maybe we've talked a little bit about the professor, and it sure seems like they could end up having like a Gen 10 Pokemon in the anime. Like maybe they'll end up revealing. I want to learn more about whatever this seed Pokemon is. That's all the leaks we're talking about years ago. The seed Pokemon. Whomst is the seed Pokemon? I don't really blame them for not wanting leakers. If I was a game dev and I had some asshole dropping like annoying cryptic riddles on Twitter and taking clout for it and ruining my game, I'd probably be pretty pissed. They all beef with each other too. Like they can't just leak something and then leave. They've gotta hang around and try to be like an influencer. C-Dot is a seed? That's true. Maybe C-Dot's the chosen one. This is Sunny Driftwood Shore from Mario and Luigi DT. We still have a Game Freak game coming out this year though, chat. Now that it's almost July, that means it's almost August, which is when Beasts of Reincarnation come out, which I think I will play on stream just for funsies. Yeah, exactly, chat. Again, it's funny that a lot of people think Centro leakers like getting mad at leakers for taking leaked information as if they have a God-given right to it. It's very funny. You can't steal other guys' information. That's my job. It is pretty crazy that we haven't gotten a 3D Mario leak. It feels like Nintendo, I mean, not just Game Freak, but Nintendo is also clamped down on leakers. Like, we still got Nate the Hate occasionally spouting stuff, but he gets a lot of shit wrong. He gets a lot of shit wrong, as case in point that last direct. Running into the same cheesy stall strats. I've definitely noticed more. You get like the beginning of the season where it's all nice and fun, and then the stalls start setting in, and the fun and joy and laughter is over. Super Mario Titans. It's totally real, you guys. pirated the ZA DLC and already played through it. Some people live in Delulu land. Yeah, Nate said something like most of the direct was gonna be Duskbloods and Zelda. When we got like a 5-second look at both of those games and then a see you later. Convince everybody to pirate all their games. Amazing the way some people will spend their limited time, huh? I say as I'm not coming up on 20k for frickin' Nidoran that will never appear. When are they gonna drop a trailer for the Zelda movie? I feel like Nintendo might do just a completely Zelda-themed direct in like August or September. I've seen a few people try to claim like they've pirated stuff on the Switch too. Which is a big fat lie! Because you can't. Not yet anyway. The actor playing Link is in House of the Dragon. That seems like the type of show you'd get a Zelda actor from, doesn't it? I'm in too deep to quit now. Oh yeah, I saw that, Dragoon, that PlayStation's deleting a bunch of people's movies. 20% chance? No, that's not bad at all. Magneton's a 15% chance to run into it, and I run into Magneton all the time. Will FireRed continue? I have no plans on stopping. Will I go straight to Deoxys after beating the game? I don't know. I kind of want to do Deoxys together, but if FireRed wants to be like this, then that will be significantly more difficult. Well, it's kind of across that bridge when we get there type thing, chat. But again, FireRed, you really are just ruining all of my plans. Just thought I would say that again, that you are ruining my plans. This was not supposed to be such a wide margin between the two teams. It wasn't meant to be like this. I don't even think FireRed cares. FireRed cares not for the emotional damage that it's done to me. Oh, you haven't got Latios or Latios yet? Good luck. Hopefully Felipe doesn't scam ya. He's been known to do that. I know him. Fire's destruction, it leaves our life. I mean, we had something going with Charmander. Like 45-57 is great. I'm still quite happy with that. But then somewhere after that, the train just fell off. It derailed. It fell off the track and then crashed and burned. No survivors. I mean, Charmeleon's the sole survivor. Hey, if I got Nidoran female, that would be pretty sick. Because that's a 1%? If I get the 1% shiny, that would be very cool. Also, Nidoqueen would look great with Charizard. It's Sonic 06. Was that the worst game you could think of? LeafGreen and Ride to Hell. Remember when like every that was like a YouTuber rite of path to make fun of that game back in the day? Big rigs. That's one of my favorite Angry Video Game Nerd episodes. That's an all-timer. Big motherfucking rigs. Your winner. Who could forget the iconic Your Winner? Wow, you remember that? You remember that was the first Let's Play you ever watched? I have no idea what the first one I could have watched was. Coming up on 666. Yeah, Scrafty is missing a few dark moves that would help it out. It's quite unfortunate. Like, what is the other one? It doesn't have, like, Parting Shot or something like that. Which is quite dreadful. I I have not seen anybody. I've been watching a few champion streams the past few days. Not seen a Scrafty. I have not fought one, and I have not seen anyone fight one. Oh, if you're doing ZA ranked, Xerneas is quite good. Let me tell you about this deer. Let me tell you about this deer. Oh, the Furret song. Perfect for 666. Actually, I think this one... Have I been nailed for this one? Karakusa Town. I don't think so, but... If you're watching the VOD and this is gone, then you know what happened. I've seen a few Charizard X. I still feel like Charizard X has value. It's good to have a fire type in the meta. That Furret was always walking. Places to be. People to see. Portal 2 through 2 best friends play. Oh my goodness. Talk about a throwback. Sinistra. I've seen a few Sinistras poking around singles. That's obviously a very good doubles Pokemon, but I've seen a few in singles. You see Poltegeist too, because they like to try to set up Shell Smash. If you ever see a Poltegeist, be careful, because that's exactly what their asses are gonna do. I think Yawn needs to be nerfed. It should only be 5 PP. Truly a special place for people who run Whirlwind Hippowdon. I was watching somebody earlier and he had a Hippowdon versus, I think it was like a Sylveon. And it was just a yawn off. It's like, wow. World's most boring match of all time. Two annoying, stocky, tanky-ass bitches yawning each other. No fun was had by anyone. Metagross gets to have a taste of power by having Heavy Slam and ZA. Because it doesn't have access to Heavy Slam in Champs. Damn it, FireRed. You are killing me. You found your shiny Porygon today? Nice. That's what it should say, Omega. It should say, if Hippowdon uses Yawn, it should say everybody in the room is bored. Look what you've gone and done. You've bored everybody. Did I know Hippowdon has Thunder Fang? Yes, I did know that, because it has Ice Fang. Typically, when a Pokemon can learn a Fang move, it can get all of them. In fact, is there a case where that's not true? Yeah, I liked ZA ranked. I wish it was actually supported and then they didn't have champions come out. They They also didn't keep it alive with interesting prizes that long. Like, once they ran out of the new Mega Stones to distribute, it was kind of over. I saw some people have been posting a bunch of reviews of champions on mobile. I don't know if this was from iOS or Android store, but some of them were very funny. You could tell some people downloaded champions and thought they could get away with the same strategies they were using as kids. Oh, I used Ice Beam on Lance. Why am I not in champion rank? The game is conspiring against me. Oh yeah, Arcanine wouldn't have Ice Fang, would it? I mean, that's cool though. They should give Arcanine Ice Fang. Does it make any sense? No. But is it cool? Yes. Brock's GIF Rhyhorn. We're almost at 700. Hard to believe I'm almost at 1K. We just started this hunt. Yeah, that's true, Dragoon. I remember running into some of the same people over and over again. For better or for worse. Yo, what do you mean this doesn't get me to master? The unfortunate thing, a lot of Pokemon, I guess, like, returning fans, if you're trying out champions, I don't think a lot of people realize you actually have to, like, learn. It's a game that requires learning. Practice, experience, knowledge. I mean, some people are super talented. They could just pick up the game and then, you know, I've seen a few instances of that happening. They can pick up a game, get it, learn it, get it down, then be super good. But that's still, you know, you gotta start somewhere. They gave Trailblaze to so many Pokemon. Swampert's worst nightmare. Trial and error, yup. Finding out what works for you and your team and what doesn't work. But I mean, most games are like that, right? How often are you gonna play a new competitive game and then be a gaming god right away? That's how most games work. You gotta learn, you gotta practice. I don't know, maybe it's because they grew up with Pokemon or they see it as like a child's thing, so it's like, oh, I don't need to get good at this children's game. Or maybe they were using Meowscarada and they went for Triple Axel and it betrayed them. You never know. How many non-Switch users downloaded the mobile version? Yeah, I'd be curious to see the numbers. Will Ledian ever get an evolution? That's what I'm asking. Ledian has been abandoned. I mean, we'll see it again in Gen 10. Maybe that's when they can save our dear friend Ledian. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's the nature of being a mobile game where people just want to press a few buttons and get instant satisfaction. Mindless drool swipe game. Alright, 19.7. I almost would want Ledian to get a another evolution, like a Farigiraf or a King Gambit. Annihilate. Because they bothered to make most of those Pokemon competitively quite good. I don't know, if they gave Ledian a Mega Evolution, they might make it as bad as, like, Scolipede. Mega Evolutions are not a guarantee that you are going to be competitively relevant again. It is not a guarantee. It ain't even a promise. Make it into a centipede. I feel like they could turn Ledian into, like, a partner of Palafin. Ledian's got, like, a little hero ladybug type design. Have it be a partner or a rival to Palafin. Make Ledian Robin. Yeah, on one hand you get King Gambit and Farigiraf, and then on the other hand you get Electivire, Magmortar, Rhyperior, Licky. I don't even think Game Freak remembers Licky exists. They forgot they made him. That's true, we got three Garchomp, Lucario, Absol, 3 Megas that already had a Mega. Get a new Mega. If Absol Z is good, then I might excuse that, because they made regular Mega Absol so bad. It would function better in the anime. Yeah, Ash should have had a Licky, and then had Licky do all the cheese bullshit strats that Ash would use. Dodge it! Licky, use your tongue to stick to the ceiling and dodge the attack, or some shit like that. Pixelate. Your favorite Glupshido. I mean, Licky could be a Star Wars alien, so... Connection? Yeah, use your tongue to spin like a helicopter and fly away. I always wanted him to do that with Chikorita. The Chicocopter. I have an old Chikorita Hasbro, I think it's Hasbro that made it, where you can pull down the tail and it moves the leaf around its head, so it's like a little helicopter. Lickitung needed a pre-evolution. It used to have one. Right? Didn't it have a pre-evolution in the beta and they cut it? Or am I thinking about somebody else? I miss Baby Meowth. That was such a cute one. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking about the one with like the Fu Manchu mustache. I think that's it. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, maybe it was an evolution then. One that I see why they cut. There was gonna be a baby Vulpix too, which was quite cute. It's funny how they already had some of the groundwork for stuff that they would take and then reuse for Gen 2. Oh yeah, that's it! Lickitung was one of the earliest Pokemon ever created. Wow, there was a Lickitung beta sprite in the year 1990. Lickitung's older than I am. So Lickitung used to have... Here, let me just show this on screen. So Lickitung used to have a forked tongue, which is kind of curious. He's kind of a creature. Yeah, he does have a dolphin head. You're not wrong. That is very dolphin adjacent. So they added a bit more. It was so simple. They went back in and added all the circles and lines and stuff. You want to see something scary, chat? My dad sent me this article today, and I believe this is real. This could be a hell of a Pokemon design. It is a little scary though, so just potential scary. Potential scary warning. But yeah, get a load of this. A photographer in Canada found a toad with its eyes in its mouth. It gets more upsetting the more you look at it. That's crazy work. This is in Canada, chat. So, Canadians watching at home, this thing is in your country. A toad with its eyes in its mouth. So it's a bizarre, I think it's a genetic mutation. A real toad found in Ontario, Canada, had its eyes growing inside its mouth due to an extremely rare genetic mutation. Ugh. American toad. It could still live a normal life. Oh my god. Imagine having to open your mouth to see. Where's the freak Pokemon based off of this? Where's the freak Pokemon based off of that scary thing? Why is it always like frogs and toads that are suffering from... It's like all the frogs and toads around Chernobyl that had like multiple limbs and stuff. It can watch its food as it chews. It's the closest to Bellybolt. I mean, Bellybolt has like a fake set of eyes. That's kind of... What did they know? Yeah, exactly. It looks like the type of mutated animal you'd see around Chernobyl. Biblically accurate Bellybolt. Imagine being the guy that came across that. Like, you're just out and about, watching some wildlife, enjoying the great outdoors. Wait a minute. What's that? A Russian regional variant. Hey, I'm not even joking. A Pokemon based on that would be sick. I love when Pokemon does weird, freaky guys. That was a pretty... That made me think of it talking about Lickitung. Lickitung made me think of the freaky toad. It just raises too many questions. Do we have any Pokemon that are even, like, that upsetting? Maybe, like, Dracovish and company? I almost said Dracovolt. Who the hell? Dracovish and company. Dracozolt. Maybe Arctivish, perhaps? I mean, most Pokemon are just kind of normal little animals. We don't have a lot of Pokemon that are... amalgamations or, like, melted together or anything freaky-deaky. They're just guys. Like, there's a pig monkey and a magnet. A lizard. A fish. Dog. A pack of eggs. Execute was honestly kind of annoying to catch. Didn't appreciate that from Execute. Using Executor would be fun in FireRed. Listen, I got so many great ideas for other shinies I can get FireRed if you will just let me pass. Tangela could be a fun one too. I went and caught a Tangela. So besides catching Staryu for Illuminate, I went and got 50 Pokemon to pick up the XP share. So I went and hit up and got Tangela. Oh, this song is too loud. There we go. Gen 1 and 2 Monstery Mons undefeated. True. I honestly kind of wish we got more of them in the modern day. They gotta do something with Durant and Heatmore one of these days. I keep saying. One of these days. I kind of wish they had picked out a weird Gen 5 Mon to give a Mega Evolution to, because they did that with Audino back in the day, and it was funny seeing people see that they picked Audino. I wish they had picked somebody like Sock or Throw, Seismitoad, Stunfisk, Kling Clang. Yeah, everything's like, what if Pokemon was like real life? You have 10 birds, 10 fish, 5 dogs. Like Wishy-Washy. I hope Wishy-Washy is cool and wins in waves. If Wishy-Washy doesn't make school form, make big giant fish, then what are we doing? What are we even doing? They should have it emote like it does in like the schools of fish do in Finding Nemo. You could do like a quest for like a Wishy-Washy school, and once they like you, they give you like big smile. They give you they form thumbs up. Blobfish Pokemon. We're gonna get some more watery type Pokemon in Gen 10, chat. I hope they choose correctly. Did I pre-order GTA? Nope. Pukamuku Tuku? We've got to have Pin and Pukamuku in there. I think I might have got Wishy-Washy knocked off on my living dex when I got it in a raid in Sword and Shield. Can't remember if I need Wishy-Washy or not. I felt like they wanted Wishy-Washy to be the next Gyarados, and that just didn't happen. Stop trying to make Gyarados happen. Your mind still thinks Gen 10 is Grease.
Survivor is sent out.
Hey, we were just talking about Survivor not too long ago. People who are scalping the GT. Oh, I did see that. Yeah, because it sold out on Amazon, didn't it? Which is nuts. But I don't have a PlayStation 5, so... Man, what are they trying to... Are they trying to go for, like, artificial scarcity or some bullshit like that? Please. It is interesting to me that they've picked it's Indonesia, right? it's all it's was it just Indonesia? They're picking two places that I have very little knowledge on. I guess that means... I don't know, what does that mean? But I feel like that's not just the case for me as well. Because when they announced Sword and Shield, it's like, okay, this is gonna be British region. You know what you're getting to some extent. But with some of these, like, I don't know anything about Spain. I don't know anything about Indonesia. It's much harder to have an idea of what we could be getting. And they don't always play by, you know, I still think they've made a lot of weird choices in some of the places they've supposed to, like Unova and New York City, the big New York City town leading out to a giant desert, stuff like that. So it doesn't always make sense. Some of the design of the Fire Nation is based on Indonesia. Every clip I have seen from season 2 of the Netflix Avatar: The Last Airbender show looks so bad. Like, somehow they had a worse budget than, like, the CW shows back in the day. Hoenn is just Japan again. Based on Imperial Japan. I mean, I think they took inspiration from several different cultures, didn't they? And why are you yelling? You're gonna use Archon? Nice. Archon's more interesting than Caracosta. What's up, Big? The huge desert outside of Manhattan. That's my favorite place to vacation. With a giant spooky temple that has a big moth in it. I love going there. Alright, Cozy Kiwi Tunes. I like the cut of your jib. Do you have another one? How about Pokemon Spring Music? Why not? I don't know how anyone can pick a Gen 10 starter before seeing the whole line. I pledge my allegiance to no one until I see your whole evolutionary line. I don't trust like that. I don't trust like that. Okay, good. My phone is fully charged. Yippee. Oh yeah. I definitely sense some vibe-based technology being utilized. I don't know if I trust them making more bird starters, chat. They didn't make Quackleval any good at all. Competitive wise and type wise, and also Twitch chat ads are gonna play. Heads up, ad warning. Thoughts on Heart Gold Soul Silver? Great. Big fan. Copia music is on here. We haven't had anybody outspeed our Starmie. I think we're good to go. A grass fighting bird you don't have to travel to the past for. Man, I hope Route doesn't turn fighting. They've been relying on fighting type way too much. I don't want to see fighting. I don't really want to see Ghost. We've seen Dark too much. You think that's what Brout's gonna end up being? Man, that's so much like Decidueye. God, it annoys the hell out of me that I don't care if starters feel repetitive or not. It really gets my gooch that they just don't care. Pure fire, pure fairy, pure water. No. Don't say that. Palm Bomb is Incineroar 2.0. That would be really funny. Firefighting coming right up. I mean, listen, chat, we're on a fire ghost streak right now. We're coming off a Hisui Typhlosion into Skeledirge. Did I make it? Yeah. Just Pom Bomb with really long legs. Sounds like something you'd see in a Toby Fox game. Meganium and Gator both had good megas, and you understand why they chose 2 Johto starters. Well... Froggator got a mega. I don't think I would call it good, though. If Gekwa will be water psychic. A lot of people have been predicting water psychic for Gekwa. Which part of me wants to say I hope they don't go that predictable, but then they literally made Mega Feraligatr Dragon, and then they made Meganium Fairy. Honestly, it was predictable that what they would end up doing to Emboar as well. Like, what other way was Emboar gonna look? Think the anime will do Feraligatr justice? There's no way in hell it will. I don't believe that. Fire Fairy, Delphox, or Cinderace? I always thought, to me, Cinderace kind of read as... it could be part electric. I feel like a lot of people have cooled on Starmie. It would have been funny showing myself in the past, hey, check it out, I'm shiny hunting in LeafGreen. Guess what? Starmie's gonna Mega Evolve in the future and get really long legs. And I've been like, what? Huh? It gets what? Who are you? And I think they're lame for that. I would love an electric type starter, but you're probably right. I mean, what about another ground starter? Nobody ever guesses what about ground. You gotta give me more than just Torterra. What's Mega Evolve? I don't know, maybe if Game Freak would stop worrying about what would confuse people and just design games with fun ideas. Maybe we wouldn't be in this situation. Pokemon community would burn if Pombon stands. I know, that's why I think it would be funny if it happens. I don't know, does Quaquaval really feel like a fighting type, though? I feel like it really depends on the Pokemon. Would I pre-order Gen 10? I mean, yeah, probably. Eventually. Yeah, it's the heckin' Doggo Pupperino crowd. That's what makes them so insufferable. That's why I hope it becomes more than- I hope it's Incineroar, but worse. Seen a lot of Pikachu. None of them are shiny. I don't even hate Incineroar, chat. I'm just saying shit. I don't even hate Incineroar that much. I'm just saying shit. Having a little bit of a goof. Having a little bit of a gaffe. Gekwo will turn into a Pokemon that's a professional pickleball player. Game Freak definitely pays attention to trends. I don't know if pickleball is trending in Japan like it is in the US, but I don't even know how you play pickleball. I've never seen any live pickling matches. $16, 555. You live where it was invented? That's crazy. I just hope Gekwa doesn't end up being like an Inteleon too. I hope it's like a big, you know, more of like a Venusaur in stature than a little stick-thin Inteleon. Hey, the 3-stream streak, let's go! Super Mario Pickleball. Might be better than most of the sports games they've come out with recently, haha. Ha 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 ha. More Jigglypuff. Super Mario Strikers for the Switch 2. Rage Bait Nidoran out. I don't even- I got nothing to say to FireRed. I have nothing to say to FireRed. Not a thing. I don't even have anger left. What if Shiny Pidgey? What if Shiny Pidgey? Pidgeot shiny in this game doesn't actually look too bad. Chibi. If we ever get a traditional remake of an old Pokemon game, I am very curious how they're gonna make it look. Oh no! This is the donut song. Oh no! Oh no! That just gave me flashbacks. Oh no! Makes me think of Ansha and Hoopa. Better make it 2D. I wish. I think 2D HD would be amazing for Pokemon. Starts with Diantha's fight theme. Yeah, I hear it. Do 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 do. Yeah, I hear it now that you say that. "3D undersaturates the colors, definitely." I don't even know how to answer with what gen should get a remake. Because I don't trust them. So I don't know how to answer that. Like, it'd be neat to see Unova again, but do I want to see them touch Black and White? Or Black and White 2? Do I think they would do a good job? I don't. Yeah, do Sinnoh again. They didn't really try that hard the first time. Run it back, fellas. Run it back. I mean, part of me wants to say Gen 1, because we don't have a traditional Kanto experience in the special physical split era. But again, I don't trust them. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Justin. Yeah, Cacturn, honestly, yeah. Just re-release a lot of these Pokemon games we're talking about, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White. They still look great. Just re-release them. Yeah, just port them. Nintendo's gotta come out with that extra screen peripheral so we can start getting DS games rolling. How would they handle the 3DS, though? I don't need the 3D. I don't want to pay for some, like, 3D peripheral. I don't need it. Cannot imagine a screen peripheral being a viable product. I mean, Nintendo kind of has... They've released a lot of products that you might raise an eyebrow at, so it wouldn't be their most crazy idea. Yeah, just hook up your Virtual Boy attachment. Well, all we know is that Nintendo's patented such a thing. Obviously, they haven't said anything more, so... Who knows if it'll ever be a thing or not. I remember screen add-ons being sold for, like, the GameCube back in the day. Anybody remember those? Circle Pad Pro attachment. I think I know what you're talking about. I still think the Alarmo is one of Nintendo's most baffling recent products. Yeah, for some reason there was an obsession with having, like, a screen for your console back in the day. Like, it wasn't just Nintendo that would have that either. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I don't even need a dedicated second screen. If they would allow us to customize the size of the top and bottom screen to our own, like, preferred layout, that could be cool. But that would require Nintendo to do that. Oh yeah, that's terrible. Who even needs that? Okay, 1 second, chat. Wait, what song changed happened? That was the playlist, wasn't me. It wasn't me. I got some water. Some water. Stay hydrated, right? Oh, the school oh god. I had a Gardevoir trace in Meowscarada before and get Protean. That was kind of nasty. That was not nice. This is an interesting playlist. I've noticed it's more new-gen Pokemon games. Nothing that old on this list. Pikachu. Yeah, I might skip this. Okay, well, we got Satopolis from Oraz. Funniest good strategy? I mean, I ran into somebody playing Special Garchomp the other day. That was a hoot and a half. But what would I call it a good strategy? I don't know. I don't know about that. I saw a tweet the other day. It was something like, when you play Ultra Ball in Champions, you get to see people's trauma responses. Meaning, they play Pokemon that are designed to help them fight against Pokemon that have wronged them. Did somebody deeply hurt that guy with the Special Garchomp? That was his trauma response. I can't believe how many rage quits I've gotten with Vivillon. Hilarious. Yeah, I haven't even gone through the PowerPoint. My favorite Microsoft software, PowerPoint. I haven't gone through the PowerPoint yet. I guess I will whenever I get my shiny here. Or we can just come back whenever I decide to hunt Zapdos in the future. Yep, it's just gone forever. It's funny how these games don't hold your hand for any of the legendaries like the way modern ones do. Which is my favorite? Man, that's a tough question. I like all three of these Pokemon quite a bit. Probably Nidoking, though. Nidoking's an all-timer. I am very fond of Pikachu and Magneton, though. I am fond of them. Festival Plaza. We're skipping that one. Oh, hey, we got Celadon City. Okay, there we go. We got an old tune in here. Yeah, you're supposed to catch it. Hey, new player, did you know you're supposed to catch the Pokemon? 19860! Can't even get my own number as a shiny. FireRed. Oh, I could really hear like the breakdown of the instruments in this song for some reason. Man, FireRed, why you gotta do me like this? Why's it gotta be like this? Christmas City with a game corner. I wish Pokemon had more holiday stuff in it. Like that would be a fun thing to have in a future Pokemon game, like a festival that it only happens on certain days. That's what I want so bad to come back. All the like day of the week stuff that they went and did such a good job on Gen 2. Like only on Friday you can find Lapras in this secret cave. Like that rules. Have I tried asking for a shiny politely? I have. Didn't work. It did not work. See ya, Yeti. Have a good one. The worst is when you lose into the guy who's wearing the canary outfit. Nothing tilts me more. Man, the Auraz version of this song just isn't as good. We're gonna get to 20K, chat. That's gonna be our stopping point tonight. Hawaii should get a Pokemon Center. That'd be sick. Who would the mascot be of Pokemon Center Hawaii? So every Pokemon Center has a little group of Pokemon. Typically one or two that are like the mascot. Like the one in Singapore has Solgaleo. Comfey. Oricorio. Toucanon. Imagine having the pissed off toucan as your mascot. Yeah, and maybe Braviary. Graveler and Slugma. It was from the sales guy. In the Pokemon Center right outside Mount Moon. Do I play Pogo? I used to. I don't anymore. Bidoof Natu Zatu mascot. One of these days, I feel like we'll get a region in Canada. One of these days. How long did it take? No idea, really. Outside of that, it took 4,892 attempts before it was shiny. This is definitely a Sword and Shield song. This is Wedgehurst. This is such a generic sounding song. I've never liked this song that much. Man, there are a lot of tracks for Sword and Shield that I just could never listen to ever again and be perfectly happy. Oh, we finally got a Nidoran female again. Hello. Did Sword and Shield deserve the hate? Most of it, yes. Crown Tundra's great, though. Yes, they love reusing motifs in Pokemon music. They sure love it. You're so scared every time LeafGreen gets an encounter. It could happen. So the challenge is over when I get 6 shinies and go beat the Elite Four. So as soon as I beat Blue, that's GG. As far as the challenge goes. Hunch's donut to the Cramomatic. You don't really have to mess with the Scamomatic if you don't want to, so Ansha. Ah, now here's a good song. Take Me Home. Take me back to Arceus's country. Alright, 10 more until we're at 900. Take me home, Arceus phone. Dawn and Lucas be like. Little Root's a great song. Gen 3's got some absolute bangers. Gen 3 has my favorite spooky Pokemon song in it, which is the Groudon Drought theme from Ruby. Creepiest song they've ever made. I love it. Mount Pyre's another great one. Groudon and Kyogre, and I guess Rayquaza too. One of my favorite legendary themes. The Groudon Drought song is much scarier than Lavender Town. This is the Pokemon Center theme from ZA. You hate the Pokemon Center theme? You think it's been driven into the ground? I don't disagree. They've never done anything that interesting with it. It's like, yep, it sure is the same song that I've heard forever. It sure is that song. Ooh, yes, the Reshiram Zekrom theme is so good. That combined with, like, Getsus's theme, oh, great stuff. Yeah, I can play it. So here's what it sounds like in original Ruby. Can you just imagine this in like a over-the-top ROM hack? It's spooky, huh? Yeah, this is the music that first plays when Groudon gets unleashed. You know, when Maxie and Archie are like on top and Steven flies in and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. I've made the huge mistake. And it sounds even more crazy in Oraz, so here's the Oraz version of it. Kyogre's is different, yes. This song is much scarier than Kyogre's version. Like, this sounds like something that could be in Resident Evil. This is a scary-ass song, so this is just Groudon Drought theme. Yeah, there you go. When it's like 100 degrees outside, that music can play in your head and it'll be like Groudon's there with you in real life. I feel like Groudon would be the harder one. Like, flooding's bad, obviously, but Groudon having the sun beat down, things would start melting, animals would die. Like, think of all the think of all the destruction Groudon could cause. What's up, Hatman? Back to the Furret song. Yeah, with Kyogre you get Water World, true. There's the Strange House. There's the Strange House in Black and White too, which I think is maybe a contender for other scariest Pokemon song. Ooh, that's a good one, Cacturn. Yeah, the unknown radio frequency. Yes. I remember that making me feel unsettled as a kid. Man, we used to have Pokemon with real lore implications. What happened? A Pokemon horror game would go double, triple platinum. Triple, ultra, omega platinum. I would love that so much. Alright, let's get to 20k, chat. And then I don't think I'll be live on Tuesday because it's my mom's birthday, so I'll be live on Wednesday. I don't know if I want to play more of this. It might be time for a Dynamax break. I don't know. Or maybe a Champions break. Oh, it always feels good to beat the Umbreon shitters. Thanks, Galaxy. Thanks, Cam. I definitely want to play some more champions, although the meta has changed so much since I got to Master Ball, it's a bit intimidating. Yeah, Relic Castle. Gen 5 has so many good areas that reward you for exploring. Imagine that. Thanks for all the follows tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Once we're in July, Safari Week is coming up, which I'm actually pretty excited for. Hit Master Ball today with Mega Swampert. Nice. Hurt is so good. I even saw Swampert survive a flower trick from Meowscarada. I was flabbergasted. I've never seen such a thing before. As PLZA or Sword. I'm not taking that bait. I'm not taking that bait. Sinistra can one-tap Swampert. What's up, Joshua? Ooh, 110. I think it's going to be very warm in a lot of places this week, unfortunately. It's mid-July, and yes. I did my first Safari Week last year, and I actually had a pretty good amount of success in the swamp, the marsh, in Shining Pearl. Absorb can one-tap Swampert. So I think we'll do we'll go back to Shining Pearl for the marsh, and then we'll also do the LeafGreen Safari Zone. Maybe I can try to target like a Venonat or a Rhyhorn or something, might be fun. Need another DA weekend. Arceus in Shining Pearl? Yes, I got all the mythicals in Shining Pearl done already. Started with Shaman, and then I did Darkrai, and then I saved Arceus for last. I got Arceus a little under 1,000. Darkrai took me the longest. Don't bring Pelipper, lead with our Chaladon. I've noticed every rain teamo, it's always a pack. You get Swampert, you get Pelly, and you get our Chaladon. That's smart though. You gotta know how to handle mirrors. Yeah, the rain starter pack. Is Marsh as bad as it was in Diamond and Pearl? Yeah. It's not. It's not my favorite Safari Zone. I still kind of miss using Gengar and Venusaur. I still think Mega Gengar and Venusaur are both so strong. Definitely gonna put the Scarf on my Garchomp, though, and put the Life Orb on Hydreigon, and we'll see how Life Orb Hydreigon works. If I like it or not. Otherwise, I might have to think of a different Pokemon that can protect us against Basculegion. Honestly, Cacturne and Truth Nuke. Do you know how much I would love to see just like a wild, untamed jungle, or just like off the beaten path, no human activity, no humans have been there or something. That would be great. Less human. Game Freak just likes pumping that stuff into their games, even though I don't think it's appreciated by the majority of the player base. Like, oh, we're gonna give the gym leaders in Gen 9 2 jobs. And they're gonna be like corporate themed. And their gym is gonna look like a corporate office. Who's laughing? Not me. Oh, haha, funny. Again, Game Freak often tries to have its cake and eat it too. They throw in these concepts and, you know, like, what kid is gonna get a kick out of the gym leaders being like business people? No, none of them. So the gym challenges themselves end up being like, where's Waldo with Iono? It's just the dichotomy. Yeah, we got Chugi in Scarlet Violet. What weird fangled word are they gonna put into Gen 10? A Safari Zone based out of an abandoned mall? That would be awesome! One of my favorite places in Alola is the abandoned Mega Mart grocery store where Mimikyu is. You think abandoned building... Nintendo just isn't on the abandoned buildings is cool bandwagon. We could have gotten all the Sheikah technology and stuff abandoned in Tears of the Kingdom. No, it's just magically gone. I'll get to the legendaries at some point. Ooh, an abandoned theme park would be so up my alley. That would be so up my alley. Gen 7 was the only generation to really give us a lot of those, because we also got Po Town, which had huge abandoned vibes, minus all the Team Skull people inhabiting it. Like, what place doesn't have just, you know, plenty, fair share of abandoned buildings you could turn into neat locations to find some cool Pokemon. Imagine if Pokemon started making their games with, like, in the same type of way, you know, a FNAF game or, like, a Deltarune does, where they leave, but there's no room for speculation. They don't ever have mysteries or anything that fans get together and figure out. There's no, like, big Pokemon theories that are all that interesting. I mean, there's a few like, oh, what if N's a Zoroark or blah blah blah, but those are small potatoes theories. The abandoned circus zoo from Subspace Emissary, that is a good one. That's where Porky shows up for the first time, isn't it? Bethesda's are masters at that. For the most part, yes. They did not understand that assignment for Starfield, but besides that, yes. What, did Toby Fox fuck your mom tune? Deltarune! Undertale! Toby Fox! My enemies! Sure, dog. Nidoran, Nidoran, you won't be shiny. Hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni. Alright, you know what, Cozy Kiwi Tunes? I like your playlists. Uh-huh. You sure he hasn't fucked your mom? Pikachu, listen. You and I have a good history together. I've gotten many iconic shiny Pikachus. If FireRed is gonna betray, join me. Join me and we can become even stronger. And bury FireRed. Because at this point, that's what it deserves. This is unironically one of Nintendo's best songs. They really popped off when they made this one. Also, heads up chat, Last As of the Night are gonna play. She on the flippity flip. People are buying scalp copies of GTA pre-orders on eBay for like 200 bucks. Man, it's gotta be so easy to separate a fool from their money. Oh, I gotta go get the digital game scalping. Yes, of course. Sewage? Still shit in sewage? Nah. They're both great. Scams will continue to exist as long as the fools do. Put that shit in a fortune cookie. Maybe Felipe said that at one point. Wouldn't surprise me. A sucker born every minute. $20K, yeah, it's not great. Starmie's doing a great job, though. Shout out to Starmie. We, of course, picked up Starmie because Starmie has one of the few field abilities that work, which is Illuminate. So, pro tip, chat, if you're shiny hunting in FireRed or LeafGreen, or more specifically LeafGreen because it's exclusive, pick yourself up a Staryu or a Starmie and get Illuminate. Also got a Damp Boy in case Voltorb shows up. We're locked in. Is Nidoran my longest hunt? 100%, yes. Nidoran is my longest hunt ever. Period. Yeah, unfortunate is kind of the perfect word for it, isn't it? I think the hunt that I think went the longest before this was maybe Darkrai at like 5K. We out here. We out here. lead singer. I do love all the stuff that Pokemon has done with sound-based moves. I think that's quite fun. I'd love to see an ability for that. Imagine a competitive Chatot. Have I ever seen The Matrix? You know, I have not. You haven't played that many RPGs then, man. Competitive Exploud. Let's go. Now we're talking. What is this song? Oh, it's a Xenoblade. I was like, I don't recognize this. That would be why. That would be why. Alright, let's get a few more checks in here, chat. We're gonna get to 20k. And then I melt away. Decided other— what are you talking about? You're the one freaking out in chat over Undertale. It's not that serious. Yes, exactly. We're gonna get to 20k and then we cry. Tears are back on the menu, baby. This is such a joyous song. I only play Pokemon, Mario Party, and the occasional Zelda game. Oh, I'm not worried about phasing. Just whatever shiny the game wants me. The target is who I would prefer. Alright. We're getting to 20k, chat. Golly. I didn't ask for this. So the basics of the challenge is, again, both games are being played by me. I have one Joy-Con in each hand. Switch 2 as FireRed, Switch 1 as LeafGreen. And whichever game can get 6 shinies and beats the Elite Four first is the winner. Which, right now, it really seems like it's gonna be LeafGreen. I mean, I don't even want to say, hey, you never know, because, like, it is pretty much over. I don't think FireRed could come back like this, but hey, you never know. I am going to help FireRed if it would ever help me, because we're going to do the next The next hunt after this is gonna be the easiest one in the game. I still have to play so much of the game, too. I've still not even completed Mount Moon. So actually just beating the game would take a while. Because all I've got left to do in LeafGreen is beat Giovanni and then go to the Elite Four. There's a lot of game to play for FireRed. Bam, ba-dum, bam, bam. Talk about a joyous song. I gotta finish Mario Wonder one of these days. I picked it up, I enjoyed it, and then I never finished it. Alright, here we go. Oh, the best Zelda shop. Although I do like Mallow Mart. Got an hour in and never went back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with Wonder. Okay, let me move my number over. Wow. This is so tragic. The Mallow Mart music is undefeated. Yay! I'm at 2,000. I wish I was just at 2,000. I'm at 20,000. No! Booper was reacting to the bruh. Damn it, chat! No matter what I do, FireRed will not give me victory. Shit. Oh, it will not let me... It will not give me victory. It will not let me surrender. Yes, I notice as the number keeps going, chat has gotten more brutal about it. Oh, just wait till you're at 950,000 million. Have you considered this? I don't want to consider this, chat. Gosh, you are all such negative Nancys lately. I can't believe this. Yeah, I found 5 shinies. Persian and Clover are hanging out in the box so we can have our Damp and Starmie with us, but... Yeah, Ponyta's been chilling. Oh, I also went to the Celadon and got the charcoal. So we're cooking. I got Flamethrower on Bonita, and I also got charcoal. Isn't that so nice? And the Great Ball. Chef's kiss. I mean, I'm in a weird place. It's like, how can I be mad about FireRed when LeafGreen is provided? But now I'm mad at FireRed, so... I can't believe this shit, dude. Yeah, I was gonna commit to the normal Pokeball for every shiny, but I gave up. I gave up. Everyone else is in a Pokeball. Had to dare to dream. Yeah, you think my Charmeleon would be lonely nature. He's calm. Maybe that's the clue, chat. Maybe that's the clue. Maybe Charmeleon is calm, cool, and collected. And FireRed is just taking its sweet time. Yeah, he's too calm. Oh, man. Yes, if Voltorb is shiny, I'll catch it in a Great Ball. Absolutely. I was also thinking if it's Pikachu or especially Magneton, we gotta go Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball Magneton would be perfect. Yeah, the fact that the fairies were never labeled in Breath of the Wild is like, guys, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Oh, man. Maybe I need to heal Charmeleon. Maybe the fact that Charmeleon has been unhealed this whole time has brought bad luck. Maybe to change my feng shui, I should heal Charmeleon. Let's heal. I need some healing. Charmeleon, I need healing. Where are my heals? So this is where we were. We were in this patch of grass in Route 3 before. And then I decided to change it to over here. Has it helped? No. I'm gonna put Growl in front so I don't accidentally mash A and kill a shiny or anything like that. We're gonna do a safety thing right there. Man, this sucks. I'm sad. I'm sad. Well, I don't know. For old time's sake, let's do the champs check. I need something better. Oh yeah, look at the Star Fox orange. Doesn't that look nice? Good night, Galaxy. Have a good one. I don't even know how I'm gonna react when I get the FireRed shiny. Am I gonna be like, oh my god, or am I gonna be like, fucking finally, finally I'm free? Or am I gonna just like sit back and be and shake my head in silence? Ooh. No, no. Oh my god, they gave me a Sneasler and a Heavy Ball. It was so nice to get Charmander and get the hell out of that lab. Listen, it could be worse. I could be back in Professor Oak's lab. That was a dire place. And I don't... That wasn't a joke with Sneasler. I just... Dire was the word that came to mind. Oh boy, 10 million downloads. Thanks for the quick coupons, guys. Wow. So many downloads. Have some smelly coupons. Thanks, guys. Anyway, chat, thanks for hanging out tonight. We will definitely run back FireRed and LeafGreen this week. Probably Wednesday or Thursday, and then the other day we'll maybe do some champs. Yeah, don't spend them all in one place. But thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the new followers. You can check out the Discord if you're new here and share your own shinies. Always like seeing people post their shinies. Shout out to the YouTube viewers and the VOD watchers. Appreciate you all, chat. Thanks for hanging out while FireRed betrays me day in and day out. Appreciate you all. And yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday with some more Pokemon. Yahoo! Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Bye!